So today we are going to take a look at this PS2 Slim, which has traveled back in time to 2000. While we all probably would want to travel back in time, unfortunately this just means the CMOS battery is dead. Fortunately, this is the latest model of the PS2 Slim, so the replacement should be pretty straightforward. So without further ado, let's start digging in. So first thing, we need to get these screw covers off. These ones at the front, they're just rubber feet, so there's no screws under them. And now we have to void the warranty, unfortunately. Okay, so it just peeled the first layer off. Let's peel the second layer off as well. There we go. Okay. So now we can get into the screws. And I've already done this to another console, so I know these are in pretty tight. And unfortunately, they're also pretty small screws, so you can't really put force on them properly. But at least for these 4 ones, I can use a larger screwdriver to get more force in. Assuming they want to budge. No, these are really tight. Let's try another one first. Maybe I should try an even smaller screwdriver. Maybe that's too big. Nope, still not budging. They really didn't want people to get into the console. The big one again and just push really hard. There we go. So these two are more problematic because they're set in really deep, so we can't use the large screwdriver at all. Well, today's lesson is that always have the right tools out at the start of the job. I eventually found out that the Nintendo repair kit that I have actually has the correct size screwdriver, so maybe now it will come out. Yep, I spent 20 minutes with the wrong tools, and with the right tool it took like 5 seconds. So yeah, get one of these if you're going to do any console repairs. It's got all the right bits for pretty much everything. It's got these small Phillips heads and small Torx heads, and most importantly the security keys for the Nintendo cartridges if you need to clean them or swap out the batteries. Anyway, now that we have the screws out, we can finally open the console. So that should be pretty straightforward. Just a few clips on the front, like so. And there we go. And yep, as we can see, it's in a holder, so swapping out the battery itself is not a problem. So we'll just pop that out from there. Grab this one. I actually broke my two really small screwdrivers while attempting to open this up. Should I just remember that I actually have the correct tool? Oh well. Anyway, that's the battery out. And let's put in the new one. I do understand child safety, but sometimes these are just so annoying to open. Right. So let's just drop that in. It should go No, it can't go that way, so it has to be this way. Come on. Get it there. Why is it acting up like that? Because it can't go this way. And yeah, I said this is straight. This is a straightforward swap. It was on the other console, but for some reason there's now something going wrong. And of course, because nothing works when you're actually doing it live, I had absolutely no problems when doing this on another console. But in this case, when I took out the old battery, the positive terminal here bent down, so I couldn't get the new battery in. So I had to rebed it up. So now the battery should go in just fine. There we go. Anyway, let's see if we need to clean this up while we have this open. There's a bit of dust here, but nothing serious. Well, let's just give it a bit of. Now it should be fine. And everything else in this console works perfectly, so yeah, nothing else has to be done, so now it's time to put it back together. Which should be much easier now that I have the correct screwdriver. So let's grab the cover back. Just click it back in and put the screws back in. Let's start with this one, which was the hardest one to work with. See how easy it's now. So yeah, always remember to have the correct tools. Okay. Right, everything sits neatly. So let's just put the covers back on. I dropped one, now it's there. Okay. So these are the rubbery kind that goes at the back. So. And then the rest of these are just these hard plastic circular ones on the inside. And there we go. One PS2 Slim with a battery that should last another 10 years, maybe. Actually, just for fun, let's check the old battery. how dead it actually was. So this is made by Mitsubishi. So it's a brand name. But let's just see how badly it has deteriorated over the years. These are always a bit finicky to measure, but come on, stay there. .73 volts. Let's turn the camera. 2.74. Yeah, now it's rising now because it's getting warm in my hands, but yeah, still not enough. Guess the CMOS clock really needs the 3 volts. That is the nominal voltage of these batteries. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to enjoy playing with this again, with my save files actually having the correct dates. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.